Hey guys, it's Jennifer Hines. I wanted to share a little bit today about probably the top question that I get as a Beachbody coach is how am I building a Beachbody on coach business while working full time and having young kids and a busy family. So I just want to take a few minutes today and just kind of share what I have found that has worked for me and just let you know that this is a very simple business. It has very simple, basic things to do, but it requires hard work. If you want to be successful, it requires what I call the 3 H's: hard work, hustle, and heart. So I just want to kind of share with you how I have the system that I have in place that I've kind of tweaked along the way, because my role at my full-time job has changed over the past 2 years. And you'll find that as life changes, your family changes, your job changes, your coaching career changes, you're constantly going to be making tweaks about what works and what doesn't work. And that's the beauty of being on the team that we're on, is that we're constantly sharing what works and what doesn't work, and systems and all those types of things that kind of keep us on track to continuing to grow as people and as our businesses grow. So it's kind of the beauty of being an entrepreneur and owning your own business, is that you can make it whatever you want. So if you want to work 1 hour a day, you can. If you have time to work 5 hours a day, you can. If you have 10 hours a day to work, that's the beauty of this business, is that you can make it your own. But what I'm going to share with you is what has worked for me since I started, and just ways that I've incorporated it into my work day to be efficient and grow a business. So the first thing that I did was I kind of took a look at my week. So I took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through Sunday and wrote down from the time I woke up in the morning until the time I went to bed, and just kind of wrote out every little thing that I was doing, my work hours, my lunch hours, my typical breaks at work, my kids' activities, the family time I wanted to have, those types of things for the week. And then I would look at that and find the little chunks of time that I could work my Beachbody business. And then the second step was I wrote down my weekly dump, my weekly brain dump. I wrote down everything that I would need to do for that week based on deadlines, my own goals, my team goals, my personal to-dos, my family to-dos, and kind of plug them into the different parts of my week wherever I had chunks of time. So I used to work in chunks of time throughout the day, wherever I had time, whether it was my commute to work. On my commute to work, I would do simple things like listen to personal development. I would listen to replays of calls. I would be sending some voice messages to my challengers or to my coaches to check in. I also would be kind of connecting with people and building those relationships, because that's the fun part of this job, guys, is building relationships and connecting with people or reconnecting with people, and then helping them live their best life ever. I mean, it's just an amazing cup filling thing that we do as coaches. So I worked in the chunks of my time, and then kind of wrote down my to-do list, and then I kind of plugged it into the chunks of my time. And also I made the most of that one-on-one time that I would have with people. So if we had like lunch meetings or morning meetings, you better believe I was going to show up with my shake in a mason jar with a cute lid and a straw that looked like, and was talking to people about my Reese's peanut butter cup shake that I drank every day that's helped give me more energy than ever. So I made the most of those one-on-one conversations and those meetings and that FaceTime kind of that you get with people. And then at lunch, I would pack my lunch in a super cute cooler and use the super cute containers and have my hummus and carrots in my containers, so that it would kind of generate conversation, so that people would be like, well, why is your hummus in that little blue container? And I was like, girl, it saves me from eating the whole container of hummus, because I would sit there and eat and eat and eat. So we teach portion control in these groups that I run. Are you interested? So those are the kinds of things that I would do at the office. Just kind of make the most of that face-to-face contact. And then also as a team, we have a lot of systems in place. We have a team tracker that we've developed that kind of gives you the tools and the things that you should be doing on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to build your business, depending on what your goals are. And that's the thing that we always try to teach our new coaches, is that you need to know why you're doing this, and you kind of need to have a vision and a mission as to why you're doing this. Because as life throws you curveballs, which it will, in life, in work, in your coaching business, you kind of have to be able to fall back on that why, vision, and mission as to why you're going to keep doing all this hard work. Because it is hard work, guys. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to work hard to get ahead. But it can be done. Even the busiest person out there can find chunks in their day to work this business. And that's my next part, is that there is going to require some sacrifice. But the coolest thing about Beachbody is that they do not want you to sacrifice family time. So we've heard this over and over from corporate mentors, and just from the information that's coming down from corporate, that we don't want you to give up family time. We want you working towards having more family time. But the things that you may sacrifice are sleep. So you may be getting up earlier like I do to get your workout, personal development, meditation, journaling, and own time in before your kids get up. Or you may be staying up later to get on a team call or connect with your people that you couldn't connect with during the day because work, kids, life got in the way. So you may give up some sleep. You may have to say no to some social activities that aren't that important to you. So let's say your best friend's cousin's roommate is getting married and they invited you. If you don't have a personal connection there, then you might want to say no so that you can dedicate some time to your Beachbody business. And as a full-time working person, I dedicate some hours on the weekend to doing that, but I do it before my family gets up. So I am an early bird. I get up early on the weekends and get a couple hours of Beachbody work done that maybe I didn't get to during the week, or those bigger projects that I might have going on based on where I am in my business to get them done on the weekend to make my week easier next week. So you just kind of find the pockets of your time, and you have to make some sacrifice, but it is so worth it to have this limitless possibilities of income and impact and filling others' cups, that is out there that is presented to you with this business. So I just want to make sure I'm covering all the topics that I wanted to. Yes, so my power hour, that's kind of where we want to definitely find the chunks of time. Your power hour is the most fun part. It can be the scariest part at first until you kind of have a system in place, but your power hour is simply connecting with people and building relationships. So the 3 things that I focus on every day, and again, I don't do a power hour, I do power chunking. So I might do 20 minutes in the morning on my commute, I might be 20 minutes at lunch, I might do 20 minutes when the kids are doing their homework. So I kind of find those chunks of time to get my power hour in. If you have a hour-long lunch that you can take and go out to the car or shut your door at your office or whatever and get it done, or where the kids are napping, knock it out in an hour. To take 2 hours if you can. But I invite people to join me in my journey, and I've shared that on social media so that those invitations are easy. So you invite people to join you on your journey or in your coaching business. I follow up with people that have shown interest, and I connect with new people and add them to my network. And that could be people at work that I'm just meeting, like new employees that are coming in. It could be, somebody new that's working in a department around the corner. It could be people that I'm friending on Facebook that I haven't connected with since high school. It could be people that I found on Instagram that they looked like they were sharing some great food recipes. I might try to connect with them to kind of see how we can blend what we're doing. So those are the ways that I do my power hour. So those are income producing activities or business building activities. So if I'm doing something like scrolling Facebook, I need to start asking myself, is this moving my business forward? Is this bringing income into my family and helping me make my vision my reality? And oftentimes it's not. So I'm giving up Facebook scrolling and Instagram scrolling unless I'm trying to find people to connect with. I've given up a lot of TV. So you'll kind of find areas where you're comfortable sacrificing to build this business. And then I find time for my non-negotiables. So the coolest thing that I think about being a Beachbody coach is that Beachbody kind of has some requirements for you. They have like daily behaviors, 4 vital behaviors that they highly encourage you to do. And it's so fun to tell people what they are because they always think that it's going to be all these income producing activities, and it's not. They want you taking care of you first. So they want you working out. They want you following a nutrition plan for your goals. They want you drinking a superfood shake every day that fuels your body and gives it more energy than you know what to do with and tastes like a Wendy's, what are they called? Wendy's smoothie. They want you reading personal development. So what business out there do you know encourages you to take 10 minutes at the beginning of your day or the end of your day or the middle of the day to listen to personal development or read something that's going to empower you and change you from the inside out? And then we also kind of share our journey. We share with people what we're doing and invite them to join us to make them feel welcome and to help them live their best life ever. And then the 4th thing we do is we recognize people. I mean, Beachbody and our coaches on this team do so much to recognize us, through earning trips to financial rewards, to earning this beautiful necklace for hitting a goal, for personal development books for hitting your goals, for helping so many people. It's amazing that we get gifts and we get recognized for helping others lead better lives, healthy, more fulfilled lives. So it's just a really rewarding and cool business, and it's fun. And this community that we have here especially is just some really fun, empowered women that just want to help as many people as possible. So I hope that you found that helpful. I wanted to kind of give you guys my top tips just for how I built this business, working full-time and being a busy mom. And hopefully it'll be helpful for even the busy stay-at-home moms or just busy people in general. So if you have any questions, please post them below, and I'll talk to you guys later.